sausage real quick. Getting on the road here soon, and I wanted to pre-make some sausage for the hotel to make sausage sandwiches. I'm also going to make some eggs. Yeah, I did the math, and for my family of 5, for 3 breakfasts, for 3 days worth of breakfast, it'll be about $300 to $400 each morning. We're going to Disneyland, so it's pretty pricey. So we're actually going to eat breakfast in our hotel and save some money. Which leads me to some statistics for you. Coming from the U.S. Average Food Consumption Survey done in 2016, they say that 31% of Americans eat out about 1 to 3 times per week. That's a lot. It is for my family. We enjoy eating out, but it's just not cost effective for us. So doing a little bit more research, I found, is cooking at home really cheaper than eating out, by the author Lambert, and she seems to think so also. The average meal, she's saying, cost for a chicken meal at a restaurant is anywhere from $13 to $16 per person. But if you make that chicken at home, it's about $6.41, you know, give or take, obviously, per person. So if you're eating out on the high end of those numbers, that's going to be $7,488 per person a year, eating out essentially 156 days of the year. If you're cooking at home, it's going to be about $2,333 per person, eating at home, that chicken meal, 365 days a year. That is a savings of $5,155 a year. That's a ton of money. My family could definitely do a lot with that money. So basically, 5 of us times that 5,000 number. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do pre-made meals instead. Pre-made meals, they are what they sound like, pre-made meals. You cook them ahead, you cool them all down, you freeze them, you pull them out the night before to defrost them in the refrigerator because you want to defrost safely, and then you just reheat them and you're good to go. This works great for my family because it takes the stress out of trying to figure out what to eat for dinner. First thing you do is you get your menu. I do this by looking in cookbooks. I go online. If you don't have cookbooks, you can go to the library and rent some, and you can adjust them to your taste or your family's taste. Next thing I do is I compile a list of what I'm going to be cooking and what I need for everything. Because I have a large family, I like to cook about a month at a time, if more, great. So like if I'm making lasagna, I'll make like 4 lasagnas. If I'm making chili, I'll make like 4 or 5 batches of chili. Chili you can make a lot of. Some things we like to make, just the lasagna, chicken enchiladas, breakfast burritos, soups, different kinds of soups. Just so you know though, if you're making potato soup, do not add that milk at the end to make it nice and thick, because it does not freeze well. It separates, it's not pretty. I think it tastes funny. Anyways, so make a potato soup without your milk, freeze it. When you take it out, that day you're cooking it, reheating it, I should say, add the milk 10 to 15 minutes before you feed it to your family. You'll thank me for that little hint. So basically, you now in grocery shopping, you have everything, it's cooking day. You're gonna use crock pots, your stove, your oven, you're pretty much gonna use everything. After everything is cooked, you're gonna cool it down, and you're gonna come and you're gonna package it for freezing. I have a food saver, I love it. I buy meat in bulk to help save on money. If you don't have one, think about investing in one. If not, that's okay, you can use your Ziploc bags. If you are using the food saver, just know when you're using it on meat, it will change the meat a little lighter, duller pink. And that's because you're sucking out that oxygen from it. If you use a Ziploc bag, that's fine too. I like to double up on them. You put the food in here, zip it up, get the air out, put it in another one, get the air out, lay it flat, label what it is, how to defrost it, which pretty much everything goes in the refrigerator because you want to defrost it slowly, and then how to cook it, or I keep saying cook, but how to reheat it that final day. I will give you an example right over here of something. My sausage patties I bought in bulk. I have 12 here, mild sausage patties. This is for chicken pot pies. I made 3 chicken pot pies. I ate 1 that day for dinner and then froze 2 of the innards, if you will, for it. And that I used my food saver on the wet setting. That way it has a little bit air left in for expansion, because when you're making soups or anything wet, that water will expand and you don't want to run out of room. So why should you make prepaid meals? It'll save you time, it'll save you money, and it'll take the stress out of what is for dinner. I hope you enjoyed your meal. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you try the prepaid meals. I know they've worked great for my family, and I hope they work great for yours. Thank you.